He was surrounded with his friends, and his smile was very dashing. He was a kind young man, a very energetic one. He competes in a lot of sport and mostly he won a gold medal. Until one day, his beloved dad died in an accident. His dad was his best friend. He shares all of his things to his dad. His dad was a hero that will always be remembered. After he remembered the event, his happy-go-lucky personality was a mask, a fake smile he put on to cover up his depression and sorrow. He has no motivation to live. It's hard for him to stand up again and to accept his father's death. In school, he is like a body with no soul, not focusing enough. Didn't finish his homework until everyone felt concerned about him. Grades gradually falling pretty badly. Started to have low self-esteem. He no longer has any confidence in himself. He thinks that he is unnecessary anymore. He disappoints his mother and teachers. Still the same on the outside. He's fine, but on the inside, only God knows the pain he's hiding. The reason I'm alive is because I don't want to inflict the pain onto my mother and siblings. I wouldn't want them to go through what I'm going through. I'm mentally tired and I'm craving happiness. I just want to smile for once that is genuine and not forced. Hopefully, I'll make it this year. I made it out alive in 2020. I can do it again. He scrolled on his social media and felt gloomy. Words that can make one feel anxiety and depressed started to pop up on his screen. He sat in a corner of his room with his body posture like this.
I really want to talk to someone about my thoughts and feelings, but I just can't. He heard a voice in his head. Worry and anxiety came rushing on him. Sweat all over his body. He shut his ear to lessen his burden. He locked himself in his room, waited out of food, and rarely went outside. His room has become messier, and he only felt suicidal. He went out from his room, and her mother worried talked to him. He is speechless, with a pale face, and his eye that does not reflect light. Her mother worried as she wanted to help him recover. A week later, her mother went inside his room, surprised only to find it become messy. She checked through his closet and surprised to see a drug in it. Her mother talked to him about it as he felt there is no longer a reason to hide anything. He opened up to her mother and talked to her about her depression. Her mother brought him to a treatment just so that he can cure himself out of his depression. He told the doctor, I made it out alive. Each year, it requires all the energy I still got in my spirit, body and mind. So that has become the main goal so far as I can remember. Sometimes there is a little glimpse or sparkling moment where I feel like everything is gonna change, but suddenly it fades away and I remain in the same exhausting and draining limbo. I just don't know. I think my faith in God is the only thing that is keeping me alive. I would leave this world in His time, but not mine.
Depression is like having a mind that tries to die with a body that tries to survive.